You know, they just go my pass. We will start that.
What's in the
Yeah, when I play that game, it's for I keep my 1 star.
Came out to start.
I keep when I turn.
What's that again?
I keep my 1 star.
No, amigo start. No.
Yes,
I keep my 1 star.
I keep my 2 star.
I keep my 3 star.
I keep my 4 star.
Keep my 5 star. Right?
I keep my 7 star.
And sometimes I actually miss a lot of things where we didn't do that yet. This month na men's mental health month too. I don't realize I know it. So
Anybody will.
Depend. Well, if it depends on what you define as well, actually.
but I know they okay mentally. I know they okay. I feel like one of my issues is that they watch news well.
Now, why me are they avoid the news now?
I dey watch news. I go just wake up for morning. First thing I dey do, I dey catch up on news, and I feel like say it don't dey affect me. Cause every day now I dey wait for, like I know say something go wrong. I don't know wetin it be.
Yeah.
Based on like Nigeria as a large. I know say something go wrong. I don't know what it be. Either now something as small as political. One person go do one stupid thing politically. Yesterday I woke up and saw that our mama they formed a new what's it called? You know one of the what do you call this?
Women
stuff?
leader.
Women
Leader don't always there now.
no, but then now they do now can't give them this thing now.
Can't give them
cars.
Yeah.
And sometimes this is beside the conversation. But sometimes I know they fault the people where they collect these things.
There was a Eric Wezigwagwa.
Igwagwa,
Yeah. There was a post he posted recently when he was talking. So he was comparing. So he showed 2 videos. One, like people gathered in a place where they were singing "On Your Mandate We Shall Stand."
Then the women look sad like they force them.
No.
Yeah,
They did this on the day inside like one hall. They just sing this "On Your Mandate We Shall Stand." And one other one where the police people. That one they didn't really give so much content, but like if you don't know what's going there, basically not the same thing where they go there. It's more like, say these people are not trying to what is it? I've forgotten exactly the words he used. But I think in essence what I took out from that thing is that na survivor to be honest.
Yeah, because now survivor ultimately. Now what I don't realize, right?
Yes.
As much as we the hope say a lot of people go think for the masses and greater good. At the end of the day, it takes a different level of what's the word now? I don't say integrity, but it takes a different level of even awareness or selflessness rather to then give you this. You know, so but if I did this situation, I will gain something, whether not short term or long term. But I will gain for the short term. If I come on hands for this thing, obviously I know the gain short term. My long term gain, no also the guaranteed. The hope now is for the long right now. So let's say you're talking about switch administrations, do this thing, do that, right? In the hope that it will be better.
Yeah.
It's a hope, not a guarantee.
Yeah.
But when you did that, you know, say, well, the country bad though, but I will get this car today. You get the
No, I think I get what you're saying.
I mean, like you been say, it takes awareness. I mean, the truth be say, we never actually. The only way if you move us forward na pain. Not something we actually they common. Not everybody get awareness, but everybody get pain. At least
but the pain, pain. You know, if how I go put that. But no matter how it is, you get person who go always feel say about this one what they see now. Mahulam.
But it's very unreal when you tell them some kind of things. Right? You get time we for my life. One time like that, one guy like the guy was like, know her way person go they no get as little as 100 naira for your account. At that moment, I did not have. Like, see, there are things that people cannot. They are out. I think the right word is out of touch. See, a lot of these people, they are out of touch with reality. When you say some kind things, they go just feel say people they talk and because they want to say it.
Yeah.
They cannot relate. So there are people we don't go through like when we talk of sufferance, person tell you in the suffer, you will not fault their decision. Yeah. There's something me I also explain. This one I've been a teach one time, right? This one I explained. I think I've told you this story before. So when in our primary school I teach, one of the pupil there, she was laying her head on the. Sometimes you get all these kind of things with the best teachers, and they teach you, they lay your head. Me, I know be the kind of person with the flock to them. But then it they annoying. So I was like, why you sleeping in class? I the girl open up say, and this was even I don't even know if it was Jonathan's time himself or Buhari. I've forgotten. She was like, they have not eaten in their house this morning, no. For people, I'm not sure she's up to 11.
Imagine.
I'm not sure she's up to 11. Say they've not eaten in their house. Say normally they ration the food, so either they eat in. Sometimes if now once they go chop that day. Once. So imagine a small child that never really understand what in life be and they suffer like that. If those people, if I think that the government know this. Yeah. That's why they weaponize poverty.
And the system
a lot.
Now.
Exactly. They weaponize it a lot. They know say that this is where we say person will they suffer you. When he suffer you finish, go come like give you one spoon, you go come tell and thank you, sir. Because they know. Because they know say when they start they give you start they chop, they belly full. You get as he go do say if you go question what thing they do. But now they are going to put in a position where you don't even fit open mouth question.
You don't get the energy self.
I mean, that's what the Stockholm syndrome you start.
I mean, yeah.
So true.
Your prisoner be your best way keep your.
You got to sympathize with your prisoner.
But I really understand you. I'm so grateful. Anyway, today's conversation. I saw this post online, so I just thought it would make it a nice conversation. So let me read. But it's on long again too. Wow, why do you see long things? Okay, it's a quote. It's not even a quote. A lot of men aren't afraid of hard work. They're afraid of finding out their hard work isn't enough. And honestly, I haven't stopped thinking about it. When people talk about men being scared, they usually think we're scared of commitment, vulnerability, rejection, and things like that. But I think a lot of men are secretly scared of failing at life. I know guys who hate their jobs but won't quit because they are scared the next thing won't work. Guys who have business ideas they've sat on for years because if they never start, they never have to find out if they are capable. Guys who stay in situations they are unhappy in because at least it's safe. And the older I get, the more I realize how many conversations between men are actually just coded conversations about success. How's work? How's business? How's money? How's the hustle? Nobody says it directly, but it feels like we're all trying to answer the same question. Am I doing okay? Sometimes, I wonder if that's why so many men struggle to open up when things aren't going well. Because for a lot of us, failure doesn't feel like something that happened. It feels like something we've become. Maybe that's why some men work themselves into exhaustion and sometimes death. Maybe it's why some disappear when life gets tough. Maybe it's why some never even try. I don't know. But I think men fear failure a lot more than we admit. Sometimes, right? When I deal like this, I do wonder one thing in particular. Like, why do I don't know if it happened to her now, but why do I tie my identity so much to my achievement? Like, if I deal like this, and I feel like I know they do anything. It happened to me where you get periods when, but just nothing is up, but just the. No, be like I know they make any progress. Like if you ask me, you say, yeah, what do you have going right now? Nothing. Even I have a job, I'm working. But even in the work, you get paid when you say, boy,
Yeah.
I know they do anything. Not like I know they do anything, but
Like everywhere is just
it feels not
calm.
even calm. It feels like I'm not giving any value at work that time. Okay, let me give you a real life situation. With the whole AI thing, it's something that happens to me a lot now. That where I'm like, okay, I don't think I'm doing enough. I don't think I have enough to give right now, right? And it affects me more than I would like it to. Right, I don't want it to affect me if I get choice, but it does affect me more than I like it. And I wonder if it's a meeting or it's something a lot of people experience where you and your achievement, either financially or me now, all this marriage and shit, no, they move me. So that was different. But you get people who at their own with that, right? Either financially, status, family, you know that way they say, once you done they reach 30, or once you done the 30, you supposed to think of marriage. You supposed to do this. Those parts not affect me, but just the fact that, but see if I did that and I do see about my account, if you just summarize everything we did there, if you didn't reach the 500, but the way I worry, if you look at me, you go know say something dey wrong, and I wonder so much where, and it's not just there, it goes on to affect like my confidence when I'm in that mood. I know if you just did make some kind of things what I fit do. If I know if you just did this some situations where normally I for speak out or I for talk my mind. But because I know say okay, at this point my value right now, my transfer market value this very low. I go also pipe low. So I wonder if it's something that is it just a meeting or is something a lot of people would also experience. No, think about it. It's like I don't know if now so we did or now so man suppose they. Well, I think we tie a lot of value into our achievements and the cascade.
Yeah, I mean, I think because that is the only way we have kind of like we have taught people to see us. I don't know if you understand. Like there's a certain way, like like you're only known for what you don't achieve on how this world there, I would say, how society they, because like this, if you see what they go on, no person, people they rarely post about their failures. Now waiting they don't actually achieve. So I think somehow we hold on to that kind of like identity. I would say when it comes to like success, like this is what I achieved, and it's not that it's bad, but somehow is, I think it's something that holding on to gives us, I think, hope. When you say that, sometimes you think about things that you achieve. Sometimes I actually do that, and it reminds me of what I'm actually I'm able of doing. You understand?
But you don't achieve something. What if I never achieve anything at all? I just
I think the problem is like the society. I want to use Nigeria as a case study itself, because we in Nigeria we are conditioned like for the men, most especially when you're not coming from a wealthy family or a well-to-do family, right? There are not a lot of well-to-do families in Nigeria. Like when I say well-to-do, like there are people that from the day they were born, they are never going to be bothered. I'm telling you, they're never going to be bothered about working extra. They just have to do the basics.
Just have to exist.
They just have to exist. Even those ones said that the ones that even when they put a little hard work right into what they do, they excel the most. Simply because they already have the avenue is there for them. The relation, everything they need is there. So failing is just like another Tuesday. It's like, okay, I just lost $20 million. Okay, your dad. No, your dad's like, that's fine. That's fine. You let's try again.
Let's go to the club to shake it off.
You know, you know, you like there are people like that.
They
but
celebrate
when
failure like this. You know when you know say you don't, when you celebrate the failure and success.
There are people that don't even have that luxury. So whenever whatever it is that you're going with fear. Like if this doesn't work out, I'm fucked. That kind of thing. I'm the one that have to. Like there's this pressure. There's always this pressure of leaving home to. I mean, I go say leaving home to feed home.
There's leave home sick when they feed you.
There's always like, and plus the way that men are trained, we've been trained to. We'll be the provider. We'll be the one to do this. We'll be the one to do that. You know. And when you get to that point in your life where it feels like you're really not achieving that, it fucks up with your state of mind, right? Most especially, you might say even if you don't marry or you don't get girlfriend or something, and like you guys are serious. Let me just say you're married, right? And you realize that, there's no funds, or I need to be the one. Even if your wife is even working. Even if she's doing well for herself, right? And you're in that state, men and women were raised very, very different. Even if you're raised in the same house, right? Even elder sibling and younger sibling are raised very different. Like even the way that an elder sibling is going to see their younger sibling, there's always this thing to not be the one to be under, because you feel like you failed, right? You might see that, okay, maybe you might feel like you have failed.
But for my house, they shuffle breadwinner.
No, that box really does
I know that now because
no, like I understand. Like most like
if you get first, I be on top. If your first finish, you
no,
can't know.
it even takes like say it takes real courage, say, for you as the eldest one to not see that as a sign of failure. To see that as a step in life, that you're happy that let's say you're grateful that you even have younger siblings that regardless of whatever the financial status is, they don't disrespect you. Do you get? Like when you say a lot of time, most people want respect. I understand what that is. Like respect, everybody needs respect in one form or the other, right? What is it like when you're now in that space? Because even growing up, if in the Igbo society, basically, if you have 8 women and 1 boy at the end, they will value that boy more than they value you. It's true. They will value that boy more than they value the woman. And when the boy can't grow, become adult, they'll be like, okay, the everything of the shoulder of the family now is on this boy. So, right? I wouldn't. Society is changing, but I wouldn't say that.
It's still there.
It's still there.
Are we?
Sure.
I think this ties back to maybe something our last conversation, right? Are we more afraid of like actual failure? Say I failed this thing, I failed, or is it more of how people would perceive the failure? You get? Again, last episode, I think I mentioned that guy with me don't hold back, we lose money, and now everybody say I'm asked, that guy with me don't make more. Because if you go back to the society has taught us this is what success means, or this is how success is perceived. Now you hear story like the person said, knowing people that what thing they do, don't be waiting they want to. Then they are having the worst experience in doing that thing. It's like torture to them, right? I know a lot of people also like that, doing jobs that they don't want to do. But it's more of, if I know they did this one now, I don't know whether the next thing will work, right? I get car is, I want the entire trouble, right? I sell my car, fine. Now me, I know myself, I do it right. And then tomorrow, person comes, but how far, sure you even get car before now, we think, and every day when I see the person, the conversation is about, but you even get car before, now you don't even follow me back. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. You get what I'm trying to say? And like, see, one thing I'm very certain of for a society like Nigeria, see, we worship money.
Yeah, we worship money.
So much.
So we worship money so much that we put our values to how much can I be able to turn up when I'm in a particular environment?
Or even sure.
Right? Do you get? Now, why if person go club, in go do dorime? No be because he want drink that drink. Do you get? It's because he wants people to perceive that I am him. That not. I wouldn't say that's what I feel. That is it.
Yeah,
because
sure.
if you think about it, right? Most of the jobs, like there's dignity in labor, or quote unquote, there should be. Right? Whatever it is that you are doing, you should be. Nigeria has kind of like groomed us to, how would I put it, like if you're the person at the bottom of the barrel, you see other people as way smarter than you, that in fact your life is useless. That's why you see somebody that is let me say 50 years old and calling a 20 years old boy, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
He be begging that, okay, sir. Okay, yes.
I know this one no be respect to.
It's not they're not respecting you.
Desperation.
They are respecting the either the position. In fact,
position,
they are respecting the money that you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you talk position,
Position is even a good thing.
Position is a different thing,
Different,
exactly.
yeah.
They're respecting the money that you have. They're respecting the say, okay, this one we don't make and like this, so because
Small oga or young oga.
you know that kind of thing.
or how be self that person self, if like 100 mil enter in account.
Oh boy, the way he will disrespect you, straight
change
up,
am-
he will
he go
change up
change
for
am
you.
2 seconds.
He will change up for you, say straight.
Who are you? You drag who are you? Who are you?
Now why would they always do that? Who are you? Do you know who I am?
Just to flex
yeah.
shoulder.
Hierarchy.
Yeah.
Everybody struggle
Like
alpha.
I remember that time we would go that club for Serbia. Like most people in the club there were just dancing, nothing concerned
Nothing concerned them.
anybody. Like the club was not like any club I've been in Nigeria. I don't know, like I rarely they go club, but the one where I can't go to a Nigerian club, any small place they see Dorime they do. This one I didn't even say nobody do anything. Everybody just do on there. One bottle of drink. You dance throughout
Come
the night.
on, press now. All of now know how it be. Everybody go. Where you feel you go your house.
Yeah, and not just the culture, sir. Just the culture.
Yeah, our culture has really, and that thing you asked for me is deep down. I feel like we're doing it so that other people can see us and feel like we have made it. Because a lot of the time there are states you're going to reach. Of course, nobody say you shouldn't shoot for more. Like the stuff you posted, what was that? What was this stuff that you recently posted? That with that, how did you say it?
Let me post now.
No.
I know you post
do
smart
you-
things.
Do you really want it, or do you want others to see that you have it?
That's the reverse of the question I'm asking.
Exactly. it. So I think most times to be honest, me, I want people to say I get them. Though I see deep down I want it. But the question is to what extent do I want it? That's why, like, if there are certain amount that you can just get and you will just do all right and you will just spark. But we live in a society. I feel like we are in Nigeria is already very poor. Sometimes your wealth you cannot just hide it. Do you get?
Yeah. But so this is my concern with the, I don't think it's a bad thing to do stuff because I want people to see a day. Right, all of us they run now. No, once in a while they happen, they run now. But the problem I have with that is it feels like they put you for one loop where you know if you come out. Here's the thinking. You did level 1.
Yeah.
You want make people say you don't do level 1 with them again, Abi. You don't do level 2. So you don't do hustle small, get something, do some nice packaging. You're now in level 2. The people you are showing off to before were level 1 people. Now there's level 2. It's a new level. You have to. Your circle most likely has changed.
Yeah.
Your lifestyle should have changed a little bit. Now there's a new thing to keep up with. You start the same. The other day talk, there's always a bigger dick.
Whenever you
A popular saying.
There's always higher mountain. I don't know.
I know that's fair.
A popular saying. So you keep going like that to the point where you say, it now goes on for. You can't find fulfillment, right? Because obviously there's always something new to chase. But in this your case, it's not just something new to chase. It's a new set of people. I need to show that I get them. Now, it's a different story if you come from, as we started, people then get out, then get out. The boy no say then get out. Yes, that's a different
The
story.
funny thing is that even the people,
Even those people say that they compete at the head.
you know,
they're
like
level.
old money, new money, that
don't
kind
be
of
the same thing.
Don't be the same thing.
Even
You see, I mean, yes, now.
someone say if they analyze them, first of all, when they must say they post something, of course you know your audience, you know people way. So the proportion to waiting you post depend on the people where they show them to. If you not say the people where they on list say you big pass, then go they post more. If you not say the people where big pass, they go they post less. Because who actually wants show them to?
Okay. I think I say that your maximum do is. You know, say the people with it at least there, but
they do pass.
but you know they post.
You know they post, man.
See, I'm not a very public person.
If you call this now, say if you want oppress.
But just feel first of all.
No, I mean,
okay,
I
like
mean,
generally.
the other way, you don't say I want.
But if you don't say the people with it on list now, but this waka will go now. Now maximum. Small thing, just bring them up. Like when this idiot they bring up, when I traveled.
Because I traveled.
They are pressing everybody that. No, I get it. One question I want to ask is, growing up, what did you or how go put that? Aden, what did you guys think a successful man was?
I never did reason that question, no. But deep down, I could just say that man with whole phone too. With whole careless phone.
Now, what do you think growing up? Now, the same thing way it still apply today.
So, question be say where they grow up in the thing.
That's a very good question. That's a very good question with that.
Just they live
Just live life.
just Saturday.
No how we say you go for house where we say
No, I don't want you
this whole
to.
day. We no go notice things today. You go notice as scatter.
No. If you know bad like that, though, again, so growing up in a communal setting, right? For example, everybody does the freestyle. Everybody did the same level. Everybody did, right? Man use the Nollywood movies back then. One person village they clear say this one a village, city they clear say this one a city. There's a chance that you will never interact with anybody from the city. You know that kind of thing. Now, growing up in that kind of environment where we say, but now very communal, all of us here now the same this thing. We're here. You know, no say, I don't get something. Because what you all know, we say, but once food, everywhere they chop for that basin. Once food come out, all of us they dig and there. I feel go, my mother, sister, kitchen, go beg for this thing. I feel go here. The same way, it cross across. When there's an event, it happen as family. It's a hair for Equariland. That I know they're not selling the land now, so no more land. But then when it look like a light one shine, the light no they shine on one house. They shine, everybody waiting there. We come out together. If there one plot of land, they go share into 3,000 pieces. Everybody waiting there based on your ranking for the family. You collect. But you know, say it will reach you. There's an event, say something happen, they share money or bride price come out, all of those things. Everybody gets. So it's possible, like then, I don't know if it still applies now based on like globalization, development. The fact, say, if you dey here, they see, say, your next door neighbor, they do something. And then this thing. I don't know, Sha, maybe it's because we younger then. I did not ever think, this is like from early age to maybe like middle teenage years. Let's say middle teenage years. Which years we will put as middle teenage years?
Teenager, maybe teenager.
No, say teenager. I get
16.
Teenager. No, 16. But 16 don't would do.
No, I mean 16 and when you started it, when you know say
No, but
at that moment when
you
you just
don't want
cross
to know
out,
where I was at 16.
I mean at some point when you started to take up some kind of small responsibilities. I think I'm based my own experience.
Okay, yeah.
Because when I come up from university, I mean secondary school, then I know say more. I can say, yeah.
So yeah. So even down to let's say now until even from primary school, late primary school, like when you know they finish primary 5, primary 6.
Yeah.
With the sense of difference, the enter head sometimes, right? Again, the context is you're in a very communal setting. Now you don't see say okay, difference on the day in different right? Because let's say you go to a private school, for example, now you dey interact with different people. We get different levels. You dey see who they come pick, who they fly bike that time go. All of us, my mama go gather us, we go. So you don't see the different levels. And then once you get to early teenagers, who get phone, who no get phone. You dey see So how do I explain this? Like when my dad was alive, right? From little I remember. Me, I just know so boy, just get work. Yeah, get work, get ready to go work, come back house. If you come back house, buy suya for your. But for what they do now, as you come back house, buy suya for the house. Yeah. Happy home, happy life. For money, I know say you go to school, just pay school fees, will be alright. That the food day to chop. That's like the picture. Now you get the house. Now the picture within my mind be that at that point, right? Say okay, now we get the house. I think one of the early times when I started noticing, okay, there's a difference to stuff was, okay, when we left there, when my dad died, we moved to a different side of the whole place. And you could now say, okay, this side now, no be as communal as where we've been there before. We there in the middle of family before, right? Bukoro Day, share the Bukoro Day. This side, if you go here, this is our own house. The next side is another, same surname. Different people, you know how the settings be. So it was a pretty much open this thing. But then you now go to a place where, okay, this is different, right? This is more gated, this is more fenced. This person is here, this person is here. I don't really know them. Here, everybody for this side, all of us been there bungalow. So now straight to kitchen where they shared where they the middle. Yeah, you know that kind of thing. Yeah. You don't come here now, borehole on day. But who they decide? You see the small differences. That's when I started realizing that, okay, there's a different way of doing things that people have. There's a different level of success. And then you go school, you interact with them from secondary school, you can't see those with the oppressed from that. So it's possible to actually be in a situation where, okay, you don't realize that, hey, there are levels to this shit. But then the problem is when you don't realize, say, there are levels to this shit. The one where you get. Well, that way they sweet you before. Where they look say, boy, this is the best thing. This is the best, man. You know.
They can't realize, say, you get children, maybe say, summer break and they travel go UK.
But I know, man, maybe now because I grew up, all that UK thing no ever come. I don't know anybody who go UK.
I mean, I think so. Like, I think what might be like your idea of success, because I wait till you talk like this. I can't think about my idea of success, and I can't imagine. I can't actually think, say, like, you know, growing up. What actually made me happy growing up, and in my subconscious now, I want actually recreate. I want to recreate that you know, that
the feeling.
Yeah, exactly, that feeling. Because when we've been small, one of the best feelings now, mostly when we did village during this thing, you know, say people day, child day, you understand? You know, knowing that you're able to like recreate the same memory, you know, that's the feeling of success for me in a way.
Yeah, I know. I had I understood that feeling, but after a while, that feeling started disappearing. Not because of me, it was because of every other person around. You know, as, let's say, industrialization started coming in, you know, people in the village started realizing no more. There's really more to life than being in the village. There's more to life than being in the village. Everyone is that same more. They have to go and look for greener pasture. There are times then when we go to the village, like everywhere is drop down silent.
Everybody don't come out.
Like people, nothing. You just like you go in the year, you know this old radio. Oh man, don't cry.
How person they play
radio? Like my grandmother, she go because of how everybody, my grandmother would just sit down outside, like they just they watch for anybody we pass. They will. They say, they will. You know, like village started getting boring. You know, people started leaving. you know. And to be honest, then you wouldn't really fault them because things started changing.
Yeah.
Things started changing.
I mean, basically, you can't grow up, sha.
I feel like things are always changing. The problem that you being this so small.
You don't do this.
The people will be adults at that point. They already done they go through the change and no say
No,
things
they
change.
go to the, but there were things that actually were very, very obvious. Which is, if you like, I don't know, for our village, right? Before borehole started coming out, we had only one borehole around that house.
Normal is it?
Proper borehole, and now one man get them. Early morning like this,
That's
you go
what
see
king, nah.
You go see
you
line.
go see line of people who want fetch water. We get stream, but stream now stress. Stream far, you know. So even our kitchen, our toilet was outside, kitchen was outside. Once night reach, about me, I need to go outside because everywhere go dey dark. Light no dey. You just carry what is it called, lantern, or not even lantern.
That's
you know
one with the container and
The container
exactly.
fine.
With that roof,
And our roof
once you
is,
on and the lights go just the going everywhere crickets. Just the hear cricket sound. Like there you go no say, and then for the fact the scariest thing for us that I don't know for me, just say my grandfather grave there in front and our bedroom they there window where they face the grave.
you watch over now. I don't think I like that.
Nollywood hold on.
Our brain is very funny. You go just dey clothes where they hang. You know,
Well, that to be the happen to be when we were growing up. And then when I go, I can realize that which is called that thing.
I used to be so afraid sleeping in the dark growing up. And I needed at least one small source of light once growing up.
Yeah.
I don't even know when I grew that shit. At some point, no, I can't sleep.
When you
It's
sleep, you get that
because
sleep
I-
paralysis. They say that
And
they
yeah.
depress you. Say you sleep, they see that they press you.
So sometimes I really did very conscious of when I get sleep paralysis, I be like they press me, I go no say na dream. Like I go force myself, no, this can't be real. I just not say that dream, man. You know.
It's
It
interesting
just-
how like life has changed so much, right? Expectations from, I mean, to an extent, the expectation is sort of still consistent. Say, hey, as man, you go provide. As man, you go do this. As man, you go take responsibility for that. All of those things is still there, right? But it's very interesting to see how, as a whole, right, things have changed. Social media, for example, plays a good role.
So I want
plays
to
a
ask one
bad role
question.
If you're done, I'll ask also one question.
Do you think things have really changed? Look, when I mean changed, right?
Specifics have changed. The big picture is still the
It's
same.
still the same.
Yeah.
Because before we didn't have a lot of women working, right? Now you can boast that we have women that out earn their partners,
Yes.
right? Like because in the society we live in the society that expects them. See, even if in your house, your wife doesn't mind. The question is, can you shut out the outside noise? Do you get? Let's say your wife is the one that's earning. Your wife is earning more. Maybe your job is just there. Your job is just there, but your job is not the one keeping the family.
Yeah.
Right. But you just
like
say,
contract work. When
yeah, let's just say you come, maybe, even if it's steady.
Okay,
But then
yeah.
it's not that stressed. But your wife, she's the
sustain
one
the household,
sustaining
yeah.
everything. So because of that, right, she's the one to, and then let's say she's overworking. Like now her work, they kind of like they do all of those things. The question is, would you be able to close out that noise where if you're the one that now you're the one because of you have to compensate for other
Yeah.
parts that if you were the one doing the other part she will be feeling those roles. Now you're the one now feeling that role. In fact, before I wanted to believe that maybe I don't think our society has evolved.
That's
to
what I'm
point.
saying.
Maybe
That,
Nigeria.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That the big picture is still the same thing
Still the
because
same.
that same society and the big picture going to look and say even when person they tell you something they in a very fucked up way, but when they talk with positive words, okay, you dey try you. Like, me and you know that you dey try you does not mean I'm trying. It actually means I'm not trying. So that's the big picture when I say it has not changed, right? The expectation is still there. Say, but how you go do now? And personally, I don't think there are a lot of men who are comfortable with.
I agree.
Yeah. I also don't think there are also a lot of women who are still comfortable with
That one. I feel like you might even get more men in the spectrum of
who are open to
who
the
are
idea
open
of
to
it.
that.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
But less women to
Less now.
that.
On the short run, if it's a short thing, right? A lot of people can put ego aside and
Yeah, if you as the guy knows, okay, this is just
nah,
temporary.
just this thing,
Like
yes,
I will
nah.
just put extra work.
Uh-huh.
The question is, would the lady be able to? I don't think. I want to believe, but
we have people,
the data
again. People are opening up to a lot of things, right? But it's still very slow. It's still very. Again, you feel they're as advanced as you want them mentally. But if the people you hang out with every day never advance rich like that. If you continue hanging out with them in like 6 months, if you just the thought go just seep into your mind. So that's what I mean by when I say, okay, the big picture is still the same. Specifics have changed, right? In houses, in families, yeah. You guys can do your thing. But you come here and say, my mom go outside, madam. No talk saying that you the for one pay for something. If you should give
There's some guys that doesn't even mind, but you see the ladies, they be like when payments already do go push the money, give the man so that you know go.
So as much as two of them understand each other,
Yeah, not the thing.
It's again, it goes back to the same thing we've been talking about. Are you worried about what it actually is or what people perceive it is?
I think in grand scheme we might just be worried about what people perceive, but at some point you might just it will take courage for you to say, "I'm gonna fuck it." True. Do you get? It takes serious courage because there are some things that you would be able to say go stop in some kind of environment, and then you could just call the thing clear the person, make the person know. Like I'm not pointing to any particular scenario, but let's just say a scenario that feels insultive to you.
Yeah.
Right, and then you just call it out and clear the person. You know, sometimes you might just use it and find fault in your partner.
Yeah.
You know.
If you say you want to say something.
I think we supposed to learn that call out culture. Anything we just pass your boundary, just lay them there because people these days sabi pass cross boundary. No, seriously, I think if we can create that culture of as in touching like just
clear
you just tell her now. Actually,
with all due respect,
we just
it fuck up
because nothing pampers. When you can't go as you can't talk after.
All those guys. They don't come out.
Yeah. So question I want to ask you say, to each and every one of us, like for you now, what does success mean for you?
Me when they tell you start by tell you say I don't even know what it happen for my life. They ask me this success mean.
I mean, what you don't imagine success?
So this is
for you.
Like,
feels like
okay. So one thing I personally like or when I've noticed that I feel the most fulfilled is when I feel free.
Give more context.
I will give you context. When I feel free, say, but any basic we up are active. Right? Again, it ties down to finances a lot. Right? Do you see our society today? But like it or not, finances is like a very big deal.
Finance is king.
Like, it's the center of all your problems.
Center of
right?
99% of the problems. Okay, sorry, continue.
Okay. So I'm at the point where, right, I have buckets of different things I would like to do, right? Finance is top on the list. One thing I enjoy the most right now is making stuff. I've always liked making stuff, but I'm on like a different level that we say. The excitement why this I don't lose with stuff. I don't get a little bit of I'm back, right? So they're like buckets for me when it comes to what success is. Finance is at the top of it, right? Hey. If you meet people that get back, you go know.
Your voice will go change.
No, my voice will change.
We'll talk much.
It will be very.
But your voice will change. It will not be your voice, but the way you carry yourself.
The ambience.
When you go there, what people go notice? What your step don't change.
Also,
But if you stay with me, if the way they reason, they change. Like if you really complain about things, I know they think. You go just know say boy something there. Well, I know if you know me when I will know who, but you go also know say boy I'm gonna do some kind of manipulation. So right now for me, right, I'm going to leave the family side of it there, but there are two things that I use as like signs of, hey, I'm doing well. Finance is top on the list, and how I feel about what I'm doing. And then one of the cool things I did recently that gave me a weird joy that I did not expect was when I started dabbling in AI music for some reason.
Serious.
I woke up one middle of night, downloaded, subscribe for Suno, and just started doing random stuff, and I enjoy it. Right? It's not a money no down, and in fact, I dey spend money to do it, but it just that it gives me that feeling
freedom.
back of hair. Man, I can think of anything I want to make and make it. But I won't think of say, oh, this song where this person say, Ade, hello, which is saying now, gyration. Now what I want here now. Now waiting they hungry me by 2 a.m. I will do them. Play am, play am, play am. So those are like the two big buckets for me right now. There's again, there's family side. That one is the constant. That's the different, bro. Yeah, but that's where I am.
Well, for me, first of all, what I'll just do is for me to really say what I'll define success as, I have to remove money from the picture. Because right now, everything I'm doing is to get sustainable income. Let me not call it sustainable income that's going to last me a lifetime, that I don't have to be bothered about, okay, if I get ill, where will I get this fund from to do? Because right now, I don't know, but I know that for me right now, most of the steps I'm taking right now is to ensure that, okay, I secure that future of funds that I can afford to do shit. You get? Because even while you're in a relationship and stuff, right? When money, they...
What's that? How the video you stuck at? When money enter love, you sweeter.
Yeah, actually, to be honest,
You want good love, you don't get money.
The person when money dey.
Okay, now how long you want to creative for now?
I mean, you go take creative when money dey.
Okay, I'll tell you.
Okay.
They tell you that patience won't chop.
No, so the things that you would definitely have, you can have relationships that the both of you really care about each other, but
But imagine caring for each other when money day.
No, this is better. But let's look at it from a point of even say two of us said nobody guide hunger one day where and you no go use I love you, Joe.
But that shared trauma that you bond over.
But so I think for me is is basically removing money from the picture. Then if I remove money from the picture, I've always wanted to do something like community wide, like leading a community, pushing for a greater cause, something like that.
You don't need money to push for that greater cause.
Okay.
Here you go, my village.
Like I've always admired people that are experts in their field. Yeah. That's one thing I kind of like I won't say I wish that it's just basically more hard work. But right now everything just feels, everything doesn't have a spark anymore because of AI. I thought I was going to, do coding till old age because I actually did enjoy it. But now it's not what I want. It's a waste of my time.
So struggle is important.
Struggle of waiting.
No, I mean because say something no they more relevant, they give us meaning to our life anymore. And so,
it's not about meaning. So this is I get what you mean because I feel the same about design. There's just like when this morning I was watching John Bellion. Okay, I sent you this thing that I heard.
The one next to
and I was like, it's not about the song is sweet, but there's a difference when you're watching somebody that enjoys the craft, the art of this thing. You watch her, you just say, oh, but this is different. It's not the same thing, right? Yeah. And that's where we are right now in a lot of things, right? Everybody has prioritized efficiency.
Yeah.
But just see, we need to make money. Let's get this thing done. You understand? That's where the value is for both you as person, as a man, woman, anything, whatever field you are in. It's so straightforward that just show workers. We are now focusing on a specific thing, the outcome.
Yeah.
Right? Nobody wants to experiment till you get it. just get it. The everything is fine. So everybody's now on what's the surest path I would take to get it. You get what I mean? I want to make money. I'm not bothered about what I will enjoy doing to make the money right now. I'm more focused on what will give me the money. Even if it will cost me sadness, my happiness. Should be when I get the money, I go happy. And there.
Because
I mean, yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
I mean,
society is
That's
judging
what
us
I'm
by.
saying.
But yeah, this is one actually good thing about if you maybe travel a lot, you get to see like you know say definition of happiness they different across
Problem is different.
yeah because what you talk now no feel relate yeah because I don't no but I feel relate but you know like I don't spend most of my time for Hungary and once you see I mean because of how the environment they you understand the economy or the government don't help you facilitate some kind things where you know actually yeah I mean, where you know actually got struggle for
Yeah.
so like you know one sweet thing is that some in basically let me just say Europe in general like some people can just decide to be a nomad you know like they can
But
just carry their bag.
anytime they watch film, I see those.
Yes, I like.
Maybe you get that was maybe you get maybe that their van truck kind of thing.
Yeah.
When I did they live in life,
Yeah.
you don't want a Starlink for the roof for this year. I see the worker.
Yeah, as in,
about
like,
every day.
them actually they just carry their bag and they move from one place to another.
So
go
road
one
trip,
understand, go hostel, chill for like this thing, charge their phone, and they're you know it's like their own meaning of life can't be different from our own. Like big
But
time.
we never see this thing.
This are our own
It's a
stress.
struggle now.
These are our really stressful.
Survivor mode all the time.
What
To be honest,
mean?
Nigeria, we
The
did survive.
struggle.
We did
We did survive mode
Yes, now.
247.
True.
From this is even from as early as junior secondary say you don't do on survival.
Now why
mode,
we
say.
get better product for this country if you don't pass finance?
You always get better product.
That's the thing because that's the thing. Nobody's going to use it. Everybody's looking
even
for
the
it.
better product will get them still the gospel finance inside.
So that's the next thing you start to sell credit.
Yes, now you gotta sell that now.
Yeah.
Jimmy say sometimes I dey wish say I actually wish say if say you know we as Nigerians actually focus on value, Nigeria go better because people will get money.
Oh boy, go hard though.
I mean no.
Do you know what it takes to focus on value?
It no hard.
Yeah, die.
It no hard because if na the money people they get them, but what if people they use the question what people use the money do?
That's what we value.
Yes.
No, but the thing is, right? Again, the Nigerian situation is a very. I'm not say anybody get that like actually some people worse than us. Those South African people, I don't know what their problem is. But
Actually.
but just the Nigerian situation puts you in a survival mode by default from an early age, right? As man, first of all, they don't tell you say, but that you guys. But first of all,
You gotta step up
you
your game.
for small, they already tell you say about you guys. This like you don't already know say you guys. They don't even need to tell you.
They don't
You already know say you
encode the
guys.
thing. They don't encode
So
the
imagine the time where you for use figure shit out. You know they do. You know the. You do on. Oh, but I need to do something. We go show result. Straight to this thing. If you don't hit them, you don't hit them. You understand? Then you see the. But now it's well. So it cuts across almost every field you would even go and touch, and you see that hey, that thing. The people are now at the point of. But I just got straight to the result. The journey. Nobody cares about the journey anymore.
In fact, nobody cares about the journey. That's why anybody for Nigeria now once they make money, you come your village, they will give you chieftaincy title.
Me, I will see. I don't do my
They give you
list.
chieftaincy title.
Nobody. I don't want chieftaincy, sha.
Nobody.
How many they sing song go to put money?
Nobody will care how you got your money.
Yes, now. Just get it. That's where we are. If you don't get it, imagine that you and your men they talk. This one tells you, "Oh, I'm chasing this deal. This and you just the chill.
Yeah.
you go feel like they'll make you feel like say that you be the loser. Even if there's a chance that you might even be the happiest one among all of them. Right?
For this life, yeah, I'm sorry. Guys learn skill to be seriously on board that. Anyway, but you did right.
It takes a lot now.
It takes a
whole lot to
I
get to
understand where
that
you're
point.
coming from, but it's not when you're staying in Nigeria.
Yeah, it's
For this country,
it's not when you're staying.
takes a lot.
It's not when you're staying in
You can't.
Nigeria. You see,
Again,
because we are just this year, they increase my rent from nowhere. Nobody tell me anything. They increase my rent.
imagine.
Like things are getting so fucking difficult that, like, if you don't level up,
But
like
leave
you're
it behind,
getting
though,
left
man.
behind.
Yeah.
Once you don't be behind, nah, that's another problem.
That's in fact that's a bigger
That's
problem.
that's a bigger problem because the idea say I miss my chance. That another bad thing when
you go hunt you
don't want
scatter.
it. Because it can take you from wherever you thought you were.
Yeah.
You know now you dey fight, man, no send people. Man, just dey do my thing again. Imagine when the people where you been saying no one send, you can't feel like all of them now don't pass you.
Pass you.
That's the one question I wanted to ask. Have you ever been in a situation where you see like a friend or a man, his friend, doing some magic things and it just force you to think about your life, say, but you be like, say, but I'm not serious.
Well, a lot of the time. A lot of the
True,
time.
true. Yeah, I mean, same.
That it was, I think, around the early time I came to Lagos. So by around that first time when things were not going so well, it was my friend. Then I complained. She was like, "Don't to think I'm like that." Me, I say, "There's no way I can't think this thing like this." So I did like, see, you know, there maybe say, you remember that waka where we say we go beach. That first time we all of us enter.
That all of us.
With Ben, all of us will go beach. We don't buy anything.
We don't buy anything now.
He go just there on kunku, make you know too.
No. Me, I had money then. But I like I went there for the ambiance. We don't get fire. You call it fighting, so I'm a minimalist.
That time you go just see them, like, you just see your guys, we just hold the list, they go just buy one or two. You don't look your pocket.
Bro, now you no go drink. What's up now?
Let me enjoy it.
Me and Sammy.
Let me
Me
enjoy
and Sammy get one time where one guy up in the work one time. He me fix meeting for me and me for a call there. He mean they there. So you just see more come it and then we'll talk. Sammy do with me, so me and Sammy can go. But really the guy say more take it on more order some but look many.
First of all, you don't know whether you dey pay or whether that's the person.
I get this rule. The rule I get if I come out. If you like maybe say you tell me say I know the other waiting I know if you pay. I know the do. More than say we get fall out. Sorry, I crack joke we no sit here with you. You go only you guys. Imagine
I go turn vegetarian like that. I just need water. You know, like I'm going through a lot.
I almost reached it. 2000.
You can't even say they buy for 100 naira.
Sometimes I think they pay pass.
Now what did they pay in action?
You know, say, but
On the normal,
but this water are 200.
then they pay times 10 of them.
I think I was gonna think
This
this
is drink that water. The Kumari will carry that water. We carry that water. We use that bottle.
these
for
are
like 2 weeks.
these are one of the issues I get with like
All this
certain
bad.
places. Like, maybe now because of how the background I get or how me I dey think of my own this thing. Although everybody has their vices, shall we?
Yeah,
The lavish one. But me, I never really understand why I'll go somewhere. I don't do them a few times. Buy drink one, I know say this drink now 50,000. I buy them 300.
Jeez.
I never understand. I don't know to why guys do them. I do them, but not be something where you say I go willingly
No, I understand.
go do.
I
Except
understand that part.
again, those periods we I boy to.
That's why you need to show people that you have arrived.
Not if you see. Not if you worry me
Don't
that
worry,
period.
don't worry,
It's just
don't
the
worry,
like,
don't worry.
I'm a,
You know when they think I'm 2 times. You
It's
know?
I think I'm
So
one.
that's it. For me, that is it. I want to be in a situation where if I'm in a position, I no go
No,
think
they
am
think
2
am.
times. That's why it's success to me right now. I have to remove money from that picture. Once I remove money, see, I think for us, a lot of us in Nigeria, once you remove money from the picture, you think clear.
True, man. As in,
You go think clear. You know go. I dey tell you, you know go.
But you know how hard it is to remove money.
that one a different kind of dopamine.
You get imagine you get car, right? You don't fix one thing. After you dey enjoy, thank God, the fix. Next thing you're going to hear another thing for your.
Let
for
me
your
go fix car finish riding with the drive yesterday. Oh, Ibrahim,
You
you
no
notice
notice
that?
am. No, you no
You don't
notice
notice that, me?
Wait,
No notice am.
You
Car-
don't
car no dey
say
fire well.
express, car no dey fire.
Car no dey fire.
I don't notice.
Eh.
You don't notice
am.
that. What enter express, car no dey fire. That.
Guys, so that's the thing. Like
This is a car we just cost me money finish.
so, even that one self, pass that one, you go just dey. Now we be say band A don too cost. You get AC, but you no fit use your AC.
Why they? But this all go so
You go so you get AC, but you don't fit use your AC because by the time you get wait.
But you see, so you see, say that thing where you say by the time you take out money, you don't say you don't fit take out money.
That is what I'm saying.
You dey so
No, that's the
much
thing.
problem.
That's
where you
exactly
say,
what
but you
I'm
don't fit
saying.
take out the money.
If I take only when I mean take out the money means
When
You
you
don't
don't
make
make
the money.
today to sort out
to
all
sort
these
out,
things day.
yeah.
Then I'll start thinking like an investor. Oh, I need to start mosquito farming. You know, we are having endangered mosquito species.
Especially
The kind
you
thing-
go with creative
Why-
thoughts.
You get
Come
time
and
you
think
say,
about foundation.
you get time you say, like, I go to use my AC. I go to think of how much I go to pay for the end.
you go they blow you.
You go dey blow, you go dey get that, you go blow. Yeah, you go dey think, oh God, you go just go off and make heat.
That AC for parlor never on in months. Months. Yeah,
Just-
come on.
Just to make heat, just wound you small. May you manage this month. You get as you can't use your stuff. You can't reach the end of the month. You can't dey wonder. You go think they paying you.
Say,
Right?
yeah.
You know so.
Well, it's not easy, but I think ultimately, right? But drawing back to the conversation on like fear of failure and all those things. See, one thing I tell myself is, hey, whatever it is I'm doing, right? I will give them the best I feel give them. Whether I like them or not, whether I enjoy them or not, right? As long as I did do them, I will give them the best till I know if you do them again.
But now when mental health come inside, you hope say your mental health no dey fucked up. But like,
Get
have
anybody from Nigeria with
you been in those states where you want to give your best but you
I don't
can't?
do it now, yes, now.
That's the, like you know, like you gonna get one 10 minutes adrenaline boost, you go come start, then you go come off.
The high
I know.
just
See,
Then you go
see,
just
now one of it is we the gym as a whole done the I think that one of the good parts what I like with that. It did let you know say about your best every day. No, you know go be the same thing. Right?
Yeah.
Now progress over time. Right? Sometimes some things you get some things where you go do faster, you get something.
Yeah.
You get some people where you go see where they admire. They get some kind of weaknesses where you're not gonna understand. If you go they do calves, you they do ridiculous weight for calves.
Yeah.
You get person where you they watch in bench press, and they do ridiculous weight. But see that calf where they do easily, you
Yeah.
yeah. do them. You understand? You will skip 10,000, 5,000, 1,000. Person day way no fit try 100. Now, what that teaches me again is, hey, if today I go gym, my best now 3 reps, right? I'll give them, and most times you go know when you go just know.
Yeah, you just know.
Either you will take external person to push you, say, but come on, hold on, or that day you just not say. But the main thing there is that's where consistency comes in, right? Hey, I did chase this thing, I have this goal. I'm going to break. If I do this one today, I know say today where I go, my best what I feel give now that 20%, I go give out. Do it I feel do, come on. And I treat my this thing, almost everything I do the same way. We say, hey, I'm going to put in the effort. Right? Even if I'm not certain what the result is, sometimes I fear failure a lot. I fear You know how many things I supposed to do it, but when I think I will can't enter this analysis paralysis stuff.
Yeah.
Where I dey overthink. I dey try make sure say I don't cover every angle.
Yeah.
Time they go, right? The things I supposed to handle they do. But by the time I don't think before I don't cover every angle. But one either the opportunity don't pass or the ginger where you start with it don't die. So now I'm not at the point where okay, if I need to think about this thing for X amount, I do. I mean, if I feel like say on my own that analysis paralysis go home, me I go involve person. The hope now say whoever they involve get go get the same paralysis when me I they get them, right? The idea now say, and that's where the power of those community or good friendships comes in. Where we say, well, when me are the doll, you active, but we run this thing now. When you the doll, I active, and I feel like that's the best way for us to push through lives because on your own, but if you dull sometimes, right? If it doesn't take if an external force doesn't come to help you or a stroke of luck or something good comes along where we know their control, but most times na death be that for that anything we do any pathway they there na death be that, right? And for 9 to 5 workers it is very easy to know when person on the spiral. It is show for your performance for work. You see, it is show scatter.
Many shows.
You think you are smart, but it is show that when you used to be here and something made you drop, but you didn't figure out how to get out of the rut so quick, you have dropped again. By the 3rd month, you are 3 layers deeper than where you used to be. It looks like it's not a lot of change, but it's a lot of change. So I don't need the point where I don't figure I say, hey, I go fail. But I go fail, no one, I go fail, yeah. But the one thing why I know is I don't tell myself, I say, oh, but I go to move. Whatever it means, even if it's a small step, but I'm not going to just stay where I am. The world is moving too fast. But at the same time, I dey move, but you guys enjoy the life. Because if you move too far, even the small way they move, you go die. You die, go, everybody rest, right? So you guys stay enjoy this thing, which is where all those football comes in. The small Arsenal banter, the small Chelsea banter. I mean, it doesn't seem like a lot of things, but it goes for me. It does go a long way. When I dey small, sometimes I go there, I didn't watch it, I didn't do any work. I didn't watch Nigerian comedians the whole day. The worst start of the day. Person go see me, see how they waste my life. But I mean, know where the issue where they pay me. So
I think it's like even like we as guys, we should like the stuff you mentioned about staying a whole day and watching. Like, don't feel guilty about it. Some days are like that. I think you acknowledging that some days are like that. Some like there are times when around that time when I buy game, my game need to say my game get feelings for this I don't die. No, that's true now because there was also the one time like I would just day one play game. I would start feeling guilt that I'm supposed to be working. I'm supposed to be doing, but then I don't have the ginger to work. I want to just do something else. But then you now start doing that thing that doesn't feel productive. But the thing is that all of those smaller things that you feel that are not productive are those things that are going to get you to the point where you want to go to. That moment where you stop and take a chill pill. That moment where you just stay and not think about work. Take a stroll. Go out to party. Leave that life where you say they will call you wayward. Just run them. No, by the time you come back, that's even how people even create great music. That's how people create great art because they've left that their comfort zone in the sense they've left that space whereby there's a lot of stress to just go and the cup or the stress themselves. That's where creativity comes. So I think we as guys, once not those times, they nothing say you don't think you're overdoing. Just relax.
As much as responsibility there, I think just once a while, but not even once a while, as often as you can, do things because you want to do them.
Yeah.
But today I just want to I won't drink Heineken, I won't drink Coke, but I won't drink water.
The reality of life is life will go on. if you disappear.
The way life go on, if you die
disappear.
careless death,
Life will go on.
People can't disturb
You
me
think
20
that
minutes.
you are that important. Of course, you might be the breadwinner of your family. Of course, is maybe when you cough, that's when they can cough, or when they can breathe. Like, of course, that might be the case. But once you disappear from
but
that
once you
picture,
disappear, they go figure out.
They go
this how
take
to
dressing.
cough. They'll figure out more.
they can just take dressing.
Even all the
They'll
people
figure
they
it
look
out.
say, what would this man say? What would this man say? That nigga get own problems.
Even if you no get your own problem, that will concern her.
But
Then, if you know the picture, you go focus on something else.
May
So-
may focus on fixing the country. May leave you. May leave. Why are you being problem? Actually, if that person feel they use you as your own stress relief, it never possible. I think when you look at your boy, man, just use this one, the catch, they hold myself. So that time when they look you, they ask you this question. Like in 1 hour when they use, they hit the couple with that.
Yeah, I mean, not true. I mean, if you get any chance, because I think we need it to. Sometimes we think say, we there for long. If say we actually contemplate say, one day we no go there. We actually appreciate moments. We go to some more. Make I just appreciate this moment.
So-
Waiting along.
Someone posted, you'll be dead longer than you'll be alive.
Yes, no.
True.
If you go by the concept of eternity,
Well, let's go, even if you have to be eternity, at least right now till the world end. And then your lifespan.
yes, no.
There was this thing where they mentioned from the beginning of when the Big Bang happened to when they estimated when the world is going to be gone by heat wave. Right? If you compress that time to January to December, right, the lifespan of the Earth, we have only consumed 0.00 something seconds
Jesus.
of January.
Yeah, but we never go anywhere.
Of January.
Let it go anywhere.
Like
now.
we never even reach
Let
1
it go- let
minute
it go anywhere.
into January. Sorry, I say 1 minute, 1 second into
into
January. So if we reason it like that,
If you reason like that, you go not say
Yo.
anything where you want to do. That it is say wait sometimes say we feel like say we did too important.
That's true. You know, but estimate the importance for
I
this
swear,
thing.
you know, say all would be like grain of sand. Like we the over,
You actually estimate the importance for
Yeah, we
this.
do overestimate
What if
our
I
age.
fail? Now, what?
Not be just what if I
Nobody
fail. What do
really
people
like
think?
that,
As in. If I do this thing, now waiting person go think. We
know-
you guys realize that people say they barely think about us.
About you, Jimmy, again, for example, sometimes you see person they look you like this, they look you. You feel like saying they look you. You know they there. You know that's where they zone out. You just push people. You just zone out for a few minutes. You just you can't stand like this. They look just they stare into the abyss. Another person there they feel like saying they look at.
Yeah.
But you know they see him. You dey look through him if anything. And that's how it be for a lot of the way you feel say, boy, this people wey dey everybody dey monitor me, everybody dey there. I was telling one of our guys at the field to the same thing a few months ago. Say, but he dey worry say you no sabi play the ball. We go laugh you whether you play am or not. We go laugh you. But nobody really, you know what I mean? Nobody really said you. But na banter, na phone, na this thing. But at the end of the day,
No person will go sleepless night. You got there, I'm not sleep because of that guy.
they think so, but boy, mess up my Saturday. But it don't mess up my life. It doesn't work that way, right? And I think that's one thing we should all figure out how to get to that point where acceptance. Yeah, this the way you go affect you. You go solve for you. This the way. This the person go tell you say, but you lose weight too. You go shake you small, but hey, no, you don't shake me. I stand up.
Since this month now, mental health for men. Waiting be the one advice you give.
But I don't give the advice.
So I mean, I kind of, it's not like advice.
I mean, not like waiting be your own thoughts to like. Man, just say advice. Yeah.
No, my Frank, we get what you want to talk, man. Go.
Yeah, I think if anything, a lot of men, let me just put, most especially in Nigeria, we have maybe shared trauma or shared expectations of what a man should be and of what the society expects men to be. I think for we as men, we should learn to be kinder to each other. You know, give each other room, help each other. Women help themselves way more than men. A lot of men want to oppress themselves. So as much as possible, we should try to, be kinder to your fellow man. That time we say you go there, when all those things where people say now we define woman where you go help. Sometimes when you day like this, if your guy they do birthday, send and gift.
If you're gonna a private chef,
be kinder to your fellow man. No always runner for home man.
Yeah.
Always like just sometimes just try it. Sometimes just they reach out to your fellow guy. Even though your guys, oh boy, some way they reach out to me, just say no one like even if he say, oh boy, it's the other they understand. No one just reach out to your fellow guy. Ask how they are doing. Just say you're just checking on them. And that's all. And just pass. You'll be surprised how many men you make their day, to be honest, because I'm certain there are lots of you have a lot of women that guys genuinely just ask, it's been a while since I heard from you, hope you've been good. And it's genuine. They just ask them and then they be, oh thank you for reaching out. But I don't feel like you have a lot of guys that their fellow guys, even women self, reach out to them and say, oh, I've not heard from you for a while, what's up? So
Because normally guys are supposed to figure them out.
yeah, so don't always feel like you need to figure it out. Or if you're in the place where you're in a good space, try and reach out to your fellow guy to just know, hey, what's up? Hope you've been doing fine. Hope you've been thriving. I just wanted to see how you're doing and you can just check out after that. Come back 2 months later or something. Just do it for some other person. This way we can change the world, Might not always be money, but if you get chance, send me funds.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think might not always be money. You get chance, send me funds.
Changing the world without money.
Like even hug. Hug, no, actually. I mean, I don't know.
Travel. That's why we needed to. That's why we needed to go to
Yeah,
Europe.
so like
You go tell
I
me.
get friends.
Yeah.
We Omoasis, man, how you doing, man? You say, man, can I hug you? Son? And we just hug. And actually, in there, actually believe it. I think one of the best words I heard from one of my friends is I got you, bro. Kai.
Ain't call hug you away.
No, just that word saying I got you. When you person you say I got you.
I feel tell you I got you now. No, I got
Be
you.
very foolish, boy.
No, so I got you now. I say I go do anything for you. I did for you. If you call it smell hug, that day we go do. Anyway, I think what I just have to say is like we have good days, we have bad days. Like it's going to come. There's nothing you can do about it, right? It's going to come. Just like you are not totally responsible for the good days. There are good days you have where nobody you cause up. It just happen. Now the same way bad days will come where nobody you cause them, it just happen. There are good days now you do and now you orchestrate your good day. There are bad days where you say now you do responsible for them. Right? It's going to come. But as with all things in life, it's how you handle it that's the thing. If you dwell on the good days, forget say if you change, it go affect you. You know that thing where they say if you only hear good news in your feed, it changes your mind. It fucks up your mind. If you only hear bad news also, it fucks up your mind. But the balance is in knowing that both yin yang, Abi, both to come, right? Both of them will come. The good day come, I celebrate it. The bad day come, it weigh me down.
Yeah, the balance.
I move on.
You know that movie? That is a cartoon where she always feels that she's all the other emotions that are coming up.
Yeah, I've forgotten that name. Yeah. So that's very much it, right? It will come. Just hey.
But in all, not forget to live life.
But live life, live life.
Live life.
Live life. Anyway, thank you guys for listening.
Yeah, thank you guys for listening for today's amazing episode. Like, join, subscribe.
Yes.
Send us funds.
No. Don't say send us funds.
Okay, send me funds.
No, me and you talk about funds. So funds for two of us. We got a hug. And I got